I'm Kat, the nurse flipper. I have my buddy back there, Dalton, with me. We are at the Sheriff's Ranch thrift store in Homosassa, Florida. We are going to go inside and see what we can find to flip for a profit. My buddy back there is grumpy, so we will see how this goes. All right, so we always start off looking at the front counter. I am not sure what exactly that was. And you can see that learning set was still there. And then we were checking out the Halloween stuff. This was about a week ago, and I saw this ghost here. And Dalton saw some ghosts when we were at the seafood festival last week. So I thought he might want to bring this home to hang it from our tree. And you'll see his reaction here. Ah! This is his I'm pretend scared face. But I asked him if he wanted to bring it home, and he said yes. So we are going to get that ghost. And we will go over and check out the Christmas stuff now. Now, this store has it pretty much all up here in the front. And I got an offer on a shirt, and I went ahead and accepted the offer. So we just made us a sale on eBay while we were shopping, which is always a fun thing to do. So Christmas can be a tough category because most Christmas stuff is mass produced. So you want to keep an eye out for, I will look for like any Disney stuff. I do look for vintage ornaments. This had like a little cross stitch ornament and a couple other vintage ornaments, and it was only 50 cents for the whole bag. So I did decide to pick that up. Individually, those should sell for $8 to $12 each. It has actually surprised me how much the handmade vintage ornaments will sell for. And we are in Q4 and Christmas is coming up, so now is a great time to pick them up. This was a whole box of Christmas sheet music. I'm not sure if that would have been a good pickup or not. Now, I show these empty gaming boxes because I want you guys to know, and I did look it up, like these Nintendo Switch boxes actually sell for about $15. These Bionicles, I actually messaged Jimmy, Old School Flips. He said they're worth about 10 to 15 each, but unfortunately they had them priced at 5 each, so there wasn't enough room there. Now, I absolutely love this pillow. It is kind of flat, but it was handmade, and it is so colorful and really pretty, so we did grab that. Sorry about my voice going out there. I love that little beach candle holder, but it unfortunately was like mass produced. I was hoping it was a studio pottery piece. Now here is where they have a lot of the crafts. I have been to this store several times recently, so I'm just kind of eyeballing to see if there is anything new that stands out to me. And here they do have like briefcases and bags and things like that. I saw this Hello Kitty plush, and it had like weights on the feet so it would stand up, but unfortunately it was priced at $5, so I didn't look that up. I feel like that one would probably sell for about $20 to $25 plus shipping, but at $5 with having to double for the boxes, that was just a little too much. Now, if you guys see, they do have a lot of furniture here. This was a really pretty candle holder, but it was priced at $5. So again, if I get to where I have room, I definitely might come and check out some of the furniture here. Like these wicker sets sell very, very well. And I always take a look at their pictures here. This was a really pretty vintage cross-stitch shell. but it unfortunately had a couple of stains there on the front, so I did decide to leave that one there. And I like this welcome one, but that unfortunately would be too big to put in a thrift box and still be reasonable. Now I see this self-clean iron. It was priced at $5, and I tried to look up comps, but unfortunately there was no signal. Now, I'm showing you guys this Harley seat. It is priced at $35, but if you were to come across something like this, it had a Harley part number. I put that into my phone, and you will see here, they sell for anywhere from like $120 up to $180. So unfortunately, with doubling it to $70, there's not enough room. But if you find those by yourself, definitely, I would pick that up if I had been picking up for myself. These were really, really pretty, but they did look like they were mass produced, so I did decide to leave those there. Now, these Ucf Knights were really cool plates with cup holders. I actually just recently sold some FSU plates like that, so keep an eye out for college team plates that people can use for tailgating, because right now is football season. Those I think were priced at like $2.50 each though, which was a little too high. And again, we have been here a few times, so I am kind of just browsing and looking to see if anything kind of stands out to me. And the silverware, some days I do dig, and it can pay to dig through and kind of see what you can see. But Dalton was grumpy. This was our last thrift store of the day, so I decided not to. Now, this Thermos was a vintage Thermos. I did end up looking it up. Unfortunately, they had it at $8 and it only comped at about $15. Now, I think this was the safety pin art that somebody had wanted me to get before. So it wasn't there the next time, but now it's here again. So we did get that safety pin candle holder, and this is definitely one of my favorite sections to look at here, their little knick-knack section. So let's look and see what we can find. And here is where just picking up stuff that looks interesting to you, turn it over, see if it's marked, and if it is marked, just look it up. That's how you're going to kind of refine your eye for what will sell. And you also can use your phone and use the Google Lens app and take pictures of items to research them as well. Now here, this really stood out to me. It was a really pretty little cat. And I did peel the sticker back just to see if there was anything on it, and there was not. But look back here in the corner. This is a beautiful, beautiful cloisonne vase. Now, it was priced, I believe, at $6. We'll see if I turn it around here. But this vase, I believe, should sell for anywhere from $50 to $75. So we did pick that cloisonne vase up. Now, down here, there are some really cute little miniatures, the little turtle and the little elephant. I have made some really good money on miniatures, so definitely watch out. Hagen Reneker is one of the makers of some minis, and then they had these laser paperweights that I was checking out as well. That one had butterflies and said Florida. I think someone had just donated their whole collection of those because they were scattered throughout the whole store. This was a really interesting silver plate little creamer there, but I didn't see any markings on that. And a race car. See, I love the sea turtle one. The sea turtle one was very, very pretty. I almost got that one, but I did decide to put it back. Now, these are like hors d'oeuvre sticks, and I just saw these at the antique mall last week for like $15, and those were only $2. So I did pick those up. And what is this? This would be a Wedgwood for only 50 cents. Definitely putting that in the buggy. So it does look like somebody donated like their wall hanging plate collection here. So I am just looking to check them out. We did definitely pick up the one Wedgwood. And we are going to see if we can find any other plates. Now, Wedgwood, I know, typically will sell for like $15 to $20. I actually just sold one today for $20. So if I can pick them up for less than a few dollars, I definitely pick them up. And then this was some pressed flowers. This is a cute little vintage, just like wall hanging, and it was only 50 cents as well. So we did pick that up. People love stuff like that, in my experience. Here is the rest of the plate collection, and this one looks really old. It does say, I believe, 1949. That one was really nice. And then what is this? A matching Wedgwood for only 50 cents. So now we have a pair of Wedgwood for only $1. So those are a great pickup. Now, here is where my turning things over counts. This is Waterford, and this is actually the first time I have found Waterford in the wild. I set it down, and then I picked it back up. It was $5. I did pick it up. They do only sell for about $30, so not a giant profit, but it was the first Waterford I found in the wild, so I had to pick that up. And I saw these again today. This video you're watching now is from last week. These were still sitting there a week later. I really like them. They are hand painted from Italy, but I did leave them that day and I left them again today. Now this cute little like mini mug says Olga on the top, and it was just really, really cute. A stein. That is what it is called. A stein. I could not think of the name. Now, since I saw the one Waterford piece, now I'm like, I wonder if anybody donated more Waterford crystals. So I'm kind of on a crystal hunt at this point. And I will give you a spoiler alert. I did not find any more Waterford, unfortunately. I absolutely love, love, love these soapstone and mother of pearl trinket boxes, but they only sell for about 15 to 20. This one was priced at $5, so with me doubling, that was just a little bit too much. There is not much room for profit with that, unfortunately. Now, this ashtray was only $1. It was a really cool copper. It is, I believe, Washington, D.C., and that one should sell for about 15 to 20, so we picked that one up as well. So we are definitely finding some really good stuff this day. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is going to glow under the black light. I did not have my black light, but for $1, I believe this will sell for about $12 to $15, and there is more of the paperweights. I actually just sent 2 paperweights to Dagny, Flying Pig Thrift's daughter, because she collects them. I don't remember if I got them here. I think I got them in another thrift store. Alright, so here I did find some cool t-shirts. Now, I did not pick them up. I will tell you guys, I comped them after the fact, and there is this fiddler on the roof, and there were also a couple of these Trans-Siberian Orchestra you're going to see here in a second, and the Dale Earnhardt, but I didn't get them. Now, they are $3 here, so I would have to charge $6, and they only sell for about $15. But if you guys see anything like that in the future, definitely keep an eye out, because they do sell. And again, with the t-shirts being 3 here, I did decide to pass on most of those. Now, here are shoes. I zoned in right in on these guys. These are Chacos. They are amazing to sell. They sell for $40 to $45. Those were $4. We picked those up and put them in the basket. So today has been a pretty decent day as far as finds. No giant home runs, but quite a few solid profit items. Now, I did see these down here at the end, and I will tell you, I did end up looking them up. These are Converse Dinoverse, and the comps were all over the place, and they were as low as like $15. So I did put them in my buggy here at first, but I ended up putting them back on the shelf later because they weren't really steady as far as what they sold for, and they sold as low as 15. Now, I did see these brand new FootJoys. These are some really nice FootJoys, but they had them priced at, I believe, $30. They were men's 13s. So what I'm going to do is look them up to see what they comp for, but they only comp for about 70, so they were not worth picking up. And then we got to check out the purses. And you really never know. It is so hit or miss at most of the thrift stores I go to, depending on like what section they're going to have stuff in. I don't feel like any of these really, I always find stuff in a particular section. Like this store, sometimes I'll find shoes, sometimes I'll find linens. It just really varies. So I do try and check out a bunch of different areas. This blue purse was really nicely made, but I didn't see it named brand, and I rarely will pick up a purse that is not branded. These Mickey Mouse ears are still here. Somebody told me they saw they sell, but these were actually kind of separating from the headbands, so I did leave them. I love that little dinosaur purse. I should have gotten it. It was not there today when I went back. And they do still have all of this really pretty pottery that typically I would pick up if I were picking up for myself, but I am not. And this Peter Pan album looks really nice, so I am going to try and see if I can find that one as well. I love this purse, but I believe it was priced at $5, which was just a little too high. I think it would go for about $35 to $40. Now, this bandana was only 50 cents. I will tell you, I've sold one from this company that did not have the School of a Pattern for $18. So I think this bandana should go for about $20 to $25. So for 50 cents, a definite pickup. And then I saw this Victoria's Secret nightgown shirt, size medium. And Victoria's Secret sells well, so we did pick that one up as well. I have been checking like the lingerie / pajama sections quite a bit more lately since I have found the vintage nightgowns, because those do sell for quite a bit of money and they sell pretty decent. Dalton wanted this Mickey Mouse shirt, but it was way too big for him, so we did not get him the Mickey Mouse shirt. We had to put the Mickey Mouse shirt back on the hanger. I don't know why they had the Mickey shirt on the pants hanger. So we are just checking through to see if we see any other possible Victoria's Secret. I try and look because if people donate one, they might donate more. And this is the activewear here. I believe that was like a love pink pair of like workout pants, but we did decide to leave that one. But down here at the end, Dalton is happy. We're fixing to go. Down here at the end, we saw this Victoria's Sport. This is a Victoria's Secret bra with the big spell out. And that, I believe, will sell for about $15 to $20. And there was actually, I think there were two. There might have only been one. I was trying to see if there were any more Victoria's Secret. Now, I am going to show you guys what we got. We did get a ton of great things. I'm going to show you it all now and tell you why. So let's take a look. All right, so here is what I got. I got this Victoria's Secret. This is actually a nightgown, and I paid, I believe, $3 for it. I think it'll sell for about $20, maybe upwards of $25. I only paid 50 cents for these. This one is like a little cross-stitch Merry Christmas. And then there's just other miscellaneous ones. I've listed some like that and been surprised when they sell. But I think just this little mouse will make it worth it. And then I got 2 of these little Wedgwood. They're actually, I believe, cigar ashtrays. And they are stamped with Wedgwood, made in England. Only paid 50 cents for those 2. This is just copper colored. It's on metal, but I don't think it's actual copper. And it says U.S. Capital, Washington, D.C. This one was only $1. So, like, I pick up collector's ashtrays with destinations if they're $1 or $2, because they tend to sell for like $15 to $20. And then somebody told me to get this before, and then it was gone the next week, and then it was like magically back. So this I paid $3 for. A really pretty like Glade candle holder. The candle hasn't been used. This one might go for about $15. This Cloisonne vase is probably the best find. This one I think will sell for $50 to $75, possibly $100. So if you see the little metal wire there, that is Cloisonne, and that sells. And another telltale is the blue or green enamel on the bottom. So I sold small pieces of this for $60 and $75. I did pay $6, but again, maybe even worth $150. I would definitely look that up. And then I got these Chacos for $4. These are Vibram Soles. These sell for about $40 to $45. I got this Victoria sports bra. That should go for about $15 to $20. These I saw at the antique mall the week before. I only paid $2. It does say made in Hong Kong on the bottom. And then they've got like all of the little hors d'oeuvre forks. So this is, it's not made of ivory, but it's like a faux to replicate ivy, and it's made in Hong Kong. Really nice. Now this bandana would surprise you guys. Like I said, I've sold one already with not this cool of a pattern for $20 to $25. What I look for is that made in the USA there. And this is a really cool Southwestern pattern. I think this might even bring $30. And then little pressed flower trinkets seem to sell well. This will only go for probably $10, maybe 15, but it was only 50 cents. And then, of course, this beautiful Waterford trinket dish. It is marked there on the bottom by my thumb, Waterford. First Waterford I have found out in the wild. It was $5. And it should go for about $30, but I had to get it because it was Waterford. So here is what we got. I spent $29. So this box will be $58, plus the shipping will be $15. So it will be $73, and just your vase there should cover it. Plus you've got some other really great sellers in here. This, oh, I forgot, this does not glow. This does not glow. It's just a really cool green plate or little ashtray or coaster. And this pillow, look at the colors. It's kind of flat, but like, just, this is amazing folk art. That might go for like $30, $35. So this is a really good lot. I don't really want to separate it up. So whoever gets this, congratulations. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.